They actually killed you.
No, I argued for 30 years for this to happen.
Right.
And finally, I wore him down.
We've all heard comments from Harrison Ford about wanting Han Solo killed as far back as The Empire Strikes Back. He's said over and over in interviews he wanted to be done with the character, but in what way?
Did you get emotional when you put the wardrobe on?
No, I got paid.
Yeah.
Harrison has a very dry, sarcastic form of humor. So is it possible he actually really loved Han Solo, but gave up on him having the kind of send-off that he had hoped for?
He won't be in any of the other movies, or Han Solo won't be in any of the other movies?
Who said that?
I'm asking.
Who made you the boss?
Why bring this up, you ask? There was a quote from Harrison about Han dying back in 2004 in the documentary Empire of Dreams, where he spoke these quite telling words. "I thought Han Solo should die. I thought he ought to sacrifice himself for them," Luke and Leia. "He's got no mama, he's got no papa, he's got no future. He has no story responsibilities at this point, so let's allow him to commit self-sacrifice." Now we can clearly see he is downplaying the character of Han Solo quite a bit here, and surely he knows that. Han wasn't at the level of Luke or Leia in terms of importance to the story, but then he was about as close as anyone was going to get.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
From returning and protecting Luke so he could fire the shot on the first Death Star, to being a huge help in Return of the Jedi and getting the shield generator on Endor offline. But his quote here seems to suggest he wanted Han to go out a champ. The scoundrel going out as sacrificing himself for the cause of his friends. That does not sound like a character that the actor hates. It sounds like he wanted him to be something bigger, something more. It sounds like he secretly did love Han Solo despite all of his jokes and dismissive comments about the character. And how could he not? Han Solo is iconic, culturally iconic. His ultimate death in TFA is somewhat lesser than Harrison likely would have wanted.
How did you feel about the ending? Did you feel good about the ending? Do you like the way his story ended up? Did you see that as Han's ending?
Any rebel could have went into Starkiller and set off a bunch of bombs. There was nothing really special about it. And it didn't involve his flying skills or shooting acumen or his witty nature and his ability to negotiate or manipulate. His death was really just a result of him simply appearing in front of Kylo Ren. So then the next question becomes, if Harrison really did love Han Solo and see him as someone whose death was meant to be admirable and a sacrifice for his friends and the woman he loves, did the sequel trilogy do Han Solo, and by extension Harrison Ford, dirty?